Is there a meaning behind the story? Does the meaning come before the story? Does the story actually explain a message or a concept that a storyteller or director is trying to accomplish? Now, I can't take credit for this example because actually, this was my first lesson in how action tells a story. But I've chosen it as the third example because I believe it's actually the most advanced. Ang Lee directed the Academy Award winning picture Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon takes place in medieval-ish China. Chow Yun-fat and Michelle Yeoh play the protectors of the Sword of Destiny. And it's an ancient tradition that every generation, a protector from a young age until they die, must defend the sword and only ever use the sword in defense of the empire. The sword represents the opulence and the history of this long-standing hierarchy, of this long-standing tradition. Zhang Ziyi appears as a thief who steals the sword in the middle of the night. And Michelle Yeoh engages in a whole fight with her to stop her from stealing the sword. And there's a particular section of the fight, which is really the majority of their fight. Zhang Ziyi is trying to escape with the sword. Michelle Yeoh keeps grabbing her and pulling her down. Literally, Zhang Ziyi leaps, and because it's a martial arts movie, and in this particular case, the type of martial arts movie where physics doesn't matter. So Zhang Ziyi literally trying to fly like an anime character away from this area, and Michelle Yeoh keeps leaping up, grabbing her, and pulling her down. So this behavior, not only is it defining our characters and their specific missions. One wants to steal it, we can assume for money or for some purpose. The other wants to keep it for tradition, right? That is the exact notion of what this fight is about. It is about the young generation trying to break out of tradition and the older generation trying to hold them down and keep them in their traditional roles. So this is a symbolic fight. It's a fight that has meaning behind it. And I would not say the filmmaking necessarily tells you whether one is right or the other is right. But what I'll say is this movie, while it has lots of amazing martial arts sequences, it's really about the characters themselves. And more importantly, it's about the parallels of two love stories.